One second, please.
Perfect.
All right, guys.
Okay.
So
I'm waiting for AC to come on here any second.
Okay, AC Green will be joining us for a second. Meanwhile, I want to introduce you to Louis. Louis, meet our CEO, Jaques, as well here at our game warden as well. And AC Green will be on, obviously, you know, Rudy and Knicole Burchett's a fly on the wall there. So the thing we're talking about is the potential of these glasses, CryptoRays working into our compensation plan potentially as a product, and also just your passion, your background. I explained to him you're a little bit in the medical field a little bit, brother, before, and why you're so passionate about this and stuff. So, Louis, meet Jaques here.
Jaques, nice to meet you.
Hey, Louis. Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Doing living the dream. You know
Living
how
the
it is.
dream.
Living the dream.
All right. That's good. Now, Louis, where are you out of? Where do you live?
I live in Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're still on hash brown and coffees. You're on cheeseburgers and fries.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing the whole intermittent fasting thing, so I'm still on the just the coffee for now.
Just the coffee. Taking time here on short notice to kind of give us the insight on what you're doing. You know, our platform has been such that, you know, I was with an outfit 4 years ago called Game Blue, and nothing near to what we're doing here with Suponic. But I was very impressed with the whole platform as far as gaming, because at that time it was a $40 billion industry. Now obviously it's grown to 150 billion, and but we worked there for about 7 months, and we put 50,000 people into that platform. And so the only thing that really kind of held it up was just that it was undercapitalized, and then of course they were using merchant accounts at that time. But and so, you know, so we've had a whole idea that, you know, gaming is definitely where we wanted to go. It was that we just had to get the right company that had the technology, that also had the the depth in terms of, you know, being able to, you know, other markets, international markets, from a merchant, instead of a merchant account, you know, using it in the cryptocurrency space. And so that's where myself and Mr. AC Green had a privilege of meeting Jay Park, who's the chairman of Suponic. Hayward too, me, AC, and Hayward specifically for this call, we're looking at, you know, putting together a platform that we could take to the masses, because we knew it worked, but we would have to definitely blend the dynamics of cryptocurrency with the platform of gaming. And so, you know, Hayward being, we call him the game warden, we knew that we were going to have, you know, the insight to help us with, you know, so many people who were intrigued by this space. But then, like I said, we just needed the proper foundation, because, you know, we build fast. You know, I've built probably about 1 million people and organizations in my 31 plus years in this space. And so I think we already are coming up on 2,000 people pretty much in the first 30 days with this program. And so anything that can help us exasperate the model more so, and sharing the concept with other people is something that we definitely wanted to help bring forward. That's why this call here is pretty intriguing, just because we want to make sure that we have everything that's going to help, you know, with this platform. So with that, you know, we have not only do we have 300 games that we have the source codes for, but we also have, like I said, our own coin, which is the SGC Suponic game coin, valued at it's a coin right now, and by the time we have our exchange in October, the coin should be around about $1 a coin at that time. And just knowing that we have the perfect platform, for people, especially during this time, when people are furloughed, 33 million people out of work, everyone's in a sense of quarantine right now. So I think the timing in terms of what we're doing is just absolutely incredible. So so I'm definitely excited to be partner up here with these gentlemen who are definitely leaders in their own right, and I'm very, very proud to be partner up with my good friend, three-time NBA champion. He's our CSO of the company, our Chief Strategist Officer, and him and I, we've been friends for over 15 years, and so I just told him that, I think this is the perfect model, okay, for this before all this, COVID-19, took place. I just from my experience, being in the space for so long time, I just knew if we had this would be great. So, so he looked at it just as well as I did. We sat down with Jake Park. He really doesn't need any introduction. Three-time NBA champion, Iron Man, played 14 straight years in the NBA, 16 years in totality. He now has brought on the Showtime as we know it with Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, Michael Thompson, Robert Horry, 7-time NBA champion. Also the likes of Elliot Perry, Muggsy Bogues, and 2-time NFL Hall of Famer, Darryl Green. And so, and also now he's out of retirement now because he's no longer the Iron Man, he's the Iron Shark. So without any further ado, I'm going to have Ryan AC, I thank you for getting on the call here, introduce his friend Louis down in Florida, and then we can go ahead from there. Okay?
Sure.
Let me see. AC, you got a camera on you, brother?
No, go ahead. I can hear you though. Go ahead.
Okay, not a problem. So this is my friend Louis, who I just met. He's the CEO of CryptoRays right here, and CryptoRays, it's a very fine. I mean, these are typically about $100. It's very high quality glasses, gaming glasses. I'm getting the specifics of it, but we see it as an ideal product to bring. Imagine being on a webinar where we have 100 people on a Zoom and it's been recorded, and all of us are wearing these cool glasses, and this being commissionable. He's got some badass ones that even have like blue rims on them that would really tie into our color scheme. Also, he'll show you the packaging. They were given to me as a gift, and I was blown away by the presentation. And he has an affiliate thing right now. So I was like, well, what if we could bring it into Suponic and actually has a legitimate product and have a mission behind it where we kind of prop him up as like, because he has a medical background also. He'll tell you about that also, and about, screen time and how important it is to be wearing these glasses. So kind of branding him and having something. Go ahead, brother. So AC, go ahead. Louis Raskin here, Florida.
Louis, nice meeting you, Louis.
Nice to meet you, AC. I love the Iron Shark.
For sure, indeed. No, the glasses. It sounds pretty phenomenal. So tell me a little bit about it, even more the benefit and the history behind them, as far as as a medical significance to them.
Yeah, I'll tell you the condensed story of what I told Ryan the other day. So basically, before I got into cryptocurrencies, I was a functional health practitioner. So I would help people basically optimize their body so that they could basically do, perform at their best, and either do that or help them with problems, with health issues that they haven't been able to actually, solve by going to the doctor and stuff. So I would send them tests through the mail, do consultations with them. They would do the tests at home, send it back, and then I would get the results and interpret it and give them protocols for diet, rest, exercise, stress reduction, supplementations, and basically fix whatever issues they were looking at. And that was really good and all. And then what I did was I wanted to create something that was a little bit more scalable than just one-on-one consults. So I poured everything I had into this health and wellness program that I was calling Organic Life Body, which basically helped to instill healthy habits into people's lives over the course of a year. And I basically put everything I had into that. And then late 2017, I found out about cryptocurrencies, and I sort of just like, I got the bug, man. I got the bug like a lot of people did, and just got absolutely hooked. Picked up a few books by Andreas Antonopoulos, The Internet of Money. And I don't know, you've probably heard of like Ty Lopez. He has this thing called the Book of the Day Club. Well, I tried to read a book a week or maybe a book a month. And I tell you, I've been doing that since 2012. And then in 2017, when I got into the cryptocurrency and I started reading books on the cryptocurrency, that was the first book since 2012 that I just couldn't put down. And I just read it 24/7, just all night, nonstop, and couldn't stop doing the research on it. So basically I got so hooked with crypto that I went into this cave for about 3 weeks where I did nothing but research. And then I said, hey man, Louis, like you gotta you gotta get out. You gotta go back to your health and wellness thing. You just spent all your, life savings and all your time with like 10 years, like in the health business. So I go back onto it, log back into my health thing, and it was literally, I don't know, every 20 minutes doing my health thing, check my phone. But what's Bitcoin doing? What's crypto doing? What's the price on this? What's going on here? What's going on? Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And eventually got to the point where like I couldn't concentrate on anything besides crypto. So I said, you know what, I gotta just burn the bridge and go all in. So I decided to do that. And I do love all of the concepts of cryptocurrencies, but coming from the background of health and wellness, I wanted to sort of merge the two together. And so I went from doing yoga on the beach and meditating every day to spending 14, 16 hours a day in front of the computer, in front of my phone. And I did notice something definitely going like, more eye strain, more red eyes, more tired eyes, blurred vision, things like that. And because I was in the biohacking realm and the functional medicine realm, I already knew about blue blocking glasses, and I had a few pairs, but they weren't really like super stylish, and I just knew I could do better. So that's why I decided to just start CryptoRays, because I knew I wanted a physical product, and also I wanted something that I feel like cryptocurrencies for a lot of people are very ethereal. Like they're very like out there, like they don't understand them. It's not something physical you could hold it. They need something that could sort of help merge like the two worlds together, like the physical world with like the crypto world. And I thought CryptoRays, selling these blue blocking glasses would be the best option to really help the people who are involved with cryptocurrencies or want to get involved, because they spend so much time in front of their computers, so much time in front of their phones. And so the benefits to blue blocking glasses are obviously that they block blue light. And the reason why that's so important is because blue light actually is the same frequency and wavelength as the sun's light. And so humans throughout evolution, we're diurnal, so we're up when the sun comes up and we go down and we go to bed when the sun goes down. So the blue light actually gives us some like slight energy and slight focus, but it primes our body to be awake. It shunts down melatonin production, our natural sleep hormone, melatonin. It literally shuts off the valve to that. So if you're getting all of this blue light, artificial blue light from your computer and from your phone, especially at night when you're on your bed, right when you're trying to go to sleep, it's literally blocking your body's natural ability to go to sleep, and it's blocking the quality, it's lowering the quality of sleep that you actually do get. So when since I knew all about that, I was like, this is literally the perfect product, because I could just call it CryptoRays, and people could use it while they're on their computers and while they're on their phones. So I did that, and I'm not sure. Can you see me?
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. All right. So everybody, so I was told I should show you the package, because what I did was, there's a lot of different ways to obviously make companies. You could do like standard drop shipping and stuff, but I wanted to really make it an experience, because I understand I understand the unboxing is a whole experience in and of itself. You know, like I want people to, I want it to be a brand. You know, I want it to be a real, like it's a, like it is, like it's a real brand. It's not just some like fly by night thing. Like this is a real thing. So what I did was I customized the product's packaging, and I'll show it to you. I'll show you what it looks like. You'll probably.
This is really hot. This is really
It's
hot.
pretty thick. So this is the box, right? This is the box. It has CryptoRays in this sick font right on front. There's little like blockchain type of logos on the sides.
Okay.
And other than that, it's a slick black, which is sick. Then throw this over here. You could open it up like.
Is that magnetized opening? No. Okay, gotcha.
No, this folds inside here, so just like this. Although I do have like some magnetized opening, but this is the crazy part. Open it up, CryptoRays, all of the cryptocurrencies right inside. We could put yours like right next to Bitcoin.
One second.
You know,
not right next to Bitcoin. It's bigger in the middle with the rest of them surrounding it. Go ahead.
So okay, so just put it right
with
there.
a crown.
With a crown. I'll just put the logo right there. Like I could totally do that. That would be sick. But this is it right now. And so this is it right now. And then throw this out. It has To the Moon right there, which I love. Then it's hard to do with like one hand, but take it out, take the box out. Inside the box has welcome to the club. You're now part of a movement creating the future one step at a time, which I think cryptocurrencies are the future. So that's why I put that there. I mean, I know, like we all know that they are. So then you just basically have this box, sick little opening right here. Put this like this.
Show how it slides out of there. Yeah.
You slide it so
Out easy.
boom, slides out just by putting your finger in, and then you can see it's inside right there. So you just pull it out, boom. Then it has this is the hard case this is the hard box. And then it has the hard case inside. Open up the hard case like that. Has the card, says, you know, staring at your computer screens all day can negatively impact your health and your sleep. By wearing CryptoRays when you're on your computer, you're helping to balance your hormones and improve the quality of your sleep. And we could put, and we're gonna put when you're on your computer or gaming, you know, it helps to balance your hormones and improve the quality of your sleep and performance. Better sleep equals better performance and decision making, 2 things you need to achieve your goals. Thanks for being part of the crypto community and taking care of your health. Sincerely, Louis Raskin, founder of CryptoRays. To learn more about cryptocurrencies, visit free.cryptolead.com, which is just a site that I have that teaches people about cryptos. Then inside here, you have the soft pouch. Open that up. Oh, and the microfiber cloth. Then takes off. Boom. Use that. So that was all done like basically I got all of those like packages like custom so that I can make that experience.
Wow. Good job. Very impressive.
AC,
That is.
AC, when I opened up the package, it was given to me as a gift. I remember sitting in the back of my friend's car. We're headed to the airport in Miami. I was like, dang, man, he was driving. I was behind this hot chick, and I was opening these up, and I was like, man, this is like an experience. I had no idea, you know, who Louis was or anything like that. So it's a good experience. Go ahead.
Appreciate it. And so
can I get my 2 cents real quick just to kind of back you up, Louis? Because I really do. I really appreciate your, like you said, the experience. What I told you yesterday, and then do you remember this, Jaques? Remember when I told you about Synergy? Okay, see with a, you know, untrained eye, this looks like a PlayStation controller, but you see those little tabs? Those tabs help you shoot better. It makes you more accurate when you play first-person shooters. And if you see back here, there's a little, I know it's hard with one hand. It's another extra 2 buttons that you can use that's attached to the controller. Is black, as you can see the little nub. Those sold very, very well with Call of Duty and Fortnite, and then them coming out. This is the fact that they're not that expensive. Like one is 30 and the other, the back buttons are $30 and the buttons are 17. But that's the synergy, meaning as these companies put little Call of Duty logos, and because they have the Call of Duty logos, everybody wants to buy them. It's a part of the branding of Call of Duty, so everybody wants to buy them. They get excited, and now this company that has nothing to do with Activision is getting revenue from a game because a game came out and they have an accessory. So this is kind of the same thing where we're Suponic Gaming, we have Suponic glasses. You know, it has to do with health, has to do with improvement. It's not just flash in the pants. It actually does something where it's called quality of life, like you said.
yeah.
But it's quality of life for gaming, and it's gonna be quality of life for lifestyle. So I like it.
Yeah, that's why I actually really like love this. That's why I chose this product, to be honest. It's because it works. Like, I know a lot of people, they did the fidget spinners when that was a thing. They did a whole bunch of stuff. But I love these because they actually do like physically improve your health. Like, there's been studies on them that show that when you wear these orange glasses at night before bed, it improves the quality of your sleep. And you could track this using like Aura Rings or
I read a couple books of that, Louis, so I can back you up about the Blu-ray. That's why I mostly use the projector.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and it's becoming so popular right now. Like, it's like more and more people are knowing or starting to know about it, and it's really just like up like every year, like greater and greater and greater and greater and greater, which is pretty amazing. So that's why it's a perfect thing. And yeah, that's why I like it, because it actually, and you could notice like you put them on immediately, like your eyes are less sore. Like, it's not like something that takes like a long time to figure out. Like, if you block out.
And I'll say this: I wear these like at first. I have multiple pairs, so I have like a white, you know, for the clear in the early in the day. But I like the darker ones, and I rock these everywhere. It's a conversation piece. Earlier, I was like, whoa, but they're really trendy looking. You know, and it really it gives you so much energy and mental clarity through the day, because that's what I do. Is I do frequency medicine. I'm rocking frequencies through my ears right now. Ways talk about light as a frequency, and it's actually really wears us down. We only need in our lives of doses of frequency. But when you have doses of frequency nonstop all day long, we only call it a dose nonstop, looking at our phone or a computer screen. It's that flicker rate that's really, really bad for us. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's also like when you get the blue light from the sun, it's mitigated and it goes through the atmosphere and gets dissipated, so it doesn't necessarily hit you as hard as opposed to when you're staring at your phone, you know, in a dark room at night, or you're on your laptop or something in a dark room. You're getting that high energy blue light, high energy frequency directly into your eyes and directly. And the cool thing is that there's actually like millions of receptors in the back of your eyes that are specifically like designed to adjust your hormones based off of the frequency of light that hits those receptors, which is actually like, I thought that was like really cool. And blue light is the most powerful of those type of the frequencies. So that's why, I mean, it's a solid product, you know, like that's why I love it. I mean, because it's a solid product, it's real, and we're able to merge cryptocurrencies with something, and it improves people's health and performance. It's like, that's when I did all the, like, you know, box off the checks or check off the boxes of like, all right, what should I do? I was like, dude, this is it, because it merges health and crypto, and it's real, so it's perfect.
How are people getting it right now? Are you at the point where you actually are getting it out to people, and how are you doing that at this present time?
Yeah, so I'll show you this right now. This is
How about your referral structure you got going on right now, please?
Yeah, well, let me show the exact things that I'm doing right now. So you can see behind me, I have my desk. So I have the boxes. I have boxes and boxes. Sorry, I have my light over here. But I have boxes over here that are filled with the boxes. And then these boxes are filled with the different styles. So these are the classic nights. So I have a few different styles. These are the classic nights right here. Oh, so what I did was I have a clear and I have a orange frame and clear frame. The clear frame is called the day style, and then the orange frame is called the night style. The reason for that is because the orange frame or the orange lenses block 99.9% of all blue light. So essentially at night, for all of human history up until the electronics came out, we were not experiencing blue light in our eyes. Like, we were at night, like it just wasn't a thing. Like, we had fire and that was about it, you know, or like candlelight. So until the electronics came out, we never had blue light. So we don't really need any blue light at night. So that's why these block 99.9% of all blue light. During the day though, like I mentioned, the sun does have blue light. So we could have a little bit, especially in the morning, it's very healthy for us to help energize us and give us some mental clarity. So that's why I have the clear lenses, which block around 40 to 50%. These are the day styles. So I have my boxes right here, and these are for the classics night style. I have classics day style. I have more classics day style. I have the Elite Pros, which are the one that Ryan's rocking. Elite Pros night, Elite Pros day, and then Classic Pros day, which are these styles right here. And then I got more underneath there. So
show them the blue bottom on that. I like that fade on the blue. I'm kind of.
Oh yeah.
Those are
so sick. Right now, I'll tell you right now, I have the classics, the Classic Pros, and the Elite Pros. So I'll show you the different styles right here. I wish I could reverse this, but here's the classics in night style, Classic Pros, which are a little wider frame, more Wayfarer frame. You could tell they're a little bit bigger than these Classic Pros. And then these are the Elite Pros. These are a titanium frame, but these are very limited edition, and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be getting any more of these in. But I do have a style that is very, very similar to this, which I am going to be doing. And then I have new style, brand new, like absolute brand new styles that I'm working on right now. So I just got this one, which I field tested. So what I do is I field test before, and like I asked like a lot of people, I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And people have been loving these. So these are blue on the bottom. It's like an aqua blue. I'm calling these the Ocean Reefs. Calibers, they're Calibers and Ocean Reef style. So there's a blue on the bottom, and then it sort of is a two-tone. So it fades up into this, I want to call this like a snow leopard on the top, because that's what it reminded me of. but it's almost like, and I heard, and this blue is similar to the Suponic blue. If I could get the light on it a little bit better, but you could tell there's blue on the bottom and then thing on the top. So that's pretty epic. So that's the new style, brand new style that just came out. I also have them in slate gray, which is another pretty epic style. And then I know people have been liking, some people like the more rounded frames. So I am working with this. Personally, I'm more into the like straight edge type stuff, but people do like this. So this is like more hipster, I guess you could say. But this is the new one. So I just got these in. So I have my store, people buy them, and mostly people have been buying them because they see other people wearing them, and then they like them, and then they buy them through a discount. And so I have right now, it's a 20% affiliate. So every affiliate gets 20% of the sale whenever someone buys it. And basically, I do everything myself. I should probably hire out for this, or figure this out. But I box them up, drive them over to the post office, ship them out. But for large orders, though, I actually have a lot of connects in the space. And funny enough, my ex-girlfriend actually has a particular glasses. They're for girls. They're like specifically for girls. And she has a whole big setup where, is she selling like multiple hundreds of glasses. So she has a network. So I have access, or like the knowledge of how to very quickly scale if that's needed. And was there anything else, Ryan, you think?
I don't think so. I just, as we talked numbers on yesterday, it's basically like $45 or whatever into the compensation plan, which that could look pretty dang good in a binary. I think it'd be absolutely phenomenal. I'll let you deal with all the shipping. The orders come in. I'm sure we could simplify it with programmers, make it extremely easy. But I don't know, AC, I think this is a really great idea in raising awareness. So it kind of gives us an additional mission behind what we're doing right now, which is going to give us more power moving forward to accomplish some even greater things.
Yeah, especially being a physical product, especially with the orange ones, because they're definitely, like you said, they're definitely a conversation starter. They're definitely a conversation starter.
And we encourage people on the Zooms to all be rocking the glasses beforehand, wearing them. So when we share the Zooms with our people like, dude, who are these guys? Like, what are they doing? It doesn't mean we're necessarily gamers. It just means that we are doing everything digital and living that online, because as we're talking about, everything is going into the digital age. So biologically, we need to protect ourselves. AC, what do you think about all this?
No, it's very impressive. That's why I've sort of been asking the questions, Louis, and I think you've done a great job, especially, pretty much manning the ship and handling everything on your own right now. So from a manufacturing standpoint, I get it. The cost, I'm understanding the capability of the capacity. So my question then becomes, in the sense of, if it becomes something of interest to us, and we get let's say there's a green light to do this, your ability to really produce, and produce at a consistent level, because I don't know what else you have going on. I'm sure obviously you are doing other, you have somebody else wearing them. So I just want to make sure how much of a pipeline can you actually handle, is sort of my question. Would be the first thing, and then I'm sure Jaques probably has another question or two himself.
Yeah, well, considering that I am so close with people that do move like big units. I mean, my ex, like her site basically got or she basically partnered up with one of the original Shark Tanks, people from Shark Tank. So they're all over the place, you know, like Manhattan, and they were on Times Square and stuff like that. So I could easily, or I would say easily, be able to set everything up quickly, like without much issue, because I already have the manufacturers, I already have the line, like the pipeline is like there. It's a wide pipe. So right now it might just have like, you know, a little water going through it, but it could handle a lot.
Especially if we had some money up front, some capital, so he has it in stock right away, so all the gates running smoothly. Not even that much, you know?
Yeah, and there was something else that I was about to say. I forgot what I was going to say. But,
I think also, AC, to brand Louis like how he is and have him kind of do his hair nice, kind of be like this young guy with his past. You know, we kind of brand him in the company as with Suponic and stuff. I don't know. I think he'd polish up nicely. Maybe a little shave, you know.
Yeah, I'll shave a little bit.
So what the young lady who has the other glasses, your ex-girlfriend, she has the woman's version of one style, or does she have access to everything that you have, and she's moving those on her own pipeline?
She doesn't. I chose different styles. Her thing is for women, like specifically. So they're like skinny, big, wide metal frames and flares on, you know, the sides, like cat eyes type glasses and stuff. I wanted something at least originally more universal. More universal / for men, because, you know, most people in cryptocurrencies are guys. Most people involved with that. But it's funny enough, the classic pros, which are these styles right here, I've been like, so many girls have bought these and like have been loving these. Oh, this is what I was missing out. So the way that I wanted to sort of differentiate from other companies is that I would look at what they were doing, you know, like different styles that they were selling and stuff like that. And I wanted to have something similar, but better in a sense of like a better style or something that's unique. So for like the classic pros, for example, these ones, I haven't seen anyone actually sell these except for me, but they have this cool black wood. It's like a black wood frame, like black wood grain, as the actual like frame itself. So that's like a sick style. It's like black wood grain. Like I've never seen that before. And then with this brand new one that I got with the blue and with the two-tone with the blue on bottom and the coral on top, the reef on top. I mean, so that's how I tried to differentiate, is through the styles and then also through marketing and branding itself. I mean, with the name CryptoRays, it's not difficult to, you know, to take over the crypto space, that's for sure. But also I had people from like the Major League Baseball, from like MLB, like I have like 20 players right now that are rocking the glasses that have been giving me like super good feedback, because I found someone actually reached out to me who was a recruiter for the MLB and said that all of their players were on their phones like late at night, like on the buses while they were going to games when they were doing that. And they wanted something to improve their performance, to help the quality of their sleep. So luckily he reached out to me, and then now I have a bunch of players rocking CryptoRays from the MLB.
Can you name any specific names in that MLB?
Yeah, I'll put my
And hey, this could be a doorway to really tap into the MLB guys also. Now they have NFL and NBA, to bring some guys to get on the phone with AC or something like that. About Suponic.
Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot there's a lot going on. That's for sure. And yeah, and I have CryptoRays, like, also, if this partnership like does work out, like I would dedicate everything to CryptoRays. You know, like my other things that I'm doing would become much less significant than this. Like I would make sure all of my time and effort is spent making sure that this happens, you know, making sure that this happens 100%.
Yeah, very cool. I think even a light press release, you know, you spend $200 on a quick Yahoo News thing or something like that, talking about how our first product-based thing coming into what our mission is and how it ties into this could be really good publicity for our people and bring awareness to a product. We drive mega sales real quick with our teams.
Yeah, Jock and AC, you also have to understand that major streamers and esports players already use them. So we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just putting another brand that will fit to our brand, basically. This is the fact that we're promoting gaming, we're promoting crypto. Those two things you have to use a screen. And now we're telling them, hey, we want you to play, we want you to do crypto, but we're concerned for your health as well. Here's a tool to, you know, quality of life for you while you're using our products.
No, having the right accessories are going to always be important for us, you know, as we develop and expand the brand, as well as just the family itself. And so we have to have a little bit of something for everyone, but especially the core accessories, the core tools for people to do the games, you know, and play their sport and enhance their ability. And so if we can, something that has a medical benefit, style points are always cool. And I use that word from a fashion branding idea, but a medical standpoint also coupled with it, then you really start to get some traction as far as, you know, validity there.
Yeah,
but
legitimacy. Yeah.
And there's plenty of studies.
No, that's
like
good.
Harvard, by everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good, and that's needed because, you know, everything it's a factoid for everything. You know, we will want to definitely, you know, have everything that can be validated, so forth and so on. Of course, the price point is my next question as far as the cost factor. Okay, because everything does eventually really work its way back down and around to that as far as the dollar cents and what it would actually cost us to bring this in. And at what volume or break points do we have to be able to determine what that price is going to be? So I don't know. I think, Ryan, you mentioned $45. That's the only number I think I've heard thus far, if I remember right.
Numbers specifically. Go ahead, Luis.
All right. So it cost me around, well, the different pairs do cost different amounts. But overall, it's around $40-ish, I want to say, out the door. $35 to $40
if we buy in bulk, have you heard of any price breaks? So going even above that, can we get them down in the 30s or something like that and have a $60 spread if we go higher volume?
Well, yeah, I would have to crunch the numbers and stuff like that, because it cost me between $35 to $40, right? And then I sell them for Classic 69, Classic Pros 79, Elite Pros 89, and these brand new ones, because they're super high quality, probably 98 is what I was thinking for these. But if you're gonna do bulk orders, you know, if you're gonna order like a crazy amount of them, I could do like a flat, you know, $50 like for everything, like, you know, per pair, and then I could crunch the numbers even more to see if I could bring it down even more, you know, because I'll be comfortable taking like just like a little bit over break even, you know?
I'd say 60-40 split. Try to go in 60% of the compensation plan, because you know, possibly just throwing that out there. If we sell them for $100, let's say, and 40 goes to you and 60 goes to the company, is kind of numbers I'm thinking. We can fine tune this later on. I'm just throwing it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, the glasses don't sell for $100. Like the different style, it depends what styles. Like these new styles could sell for $100. These are super high quality, and I mean they're all really good high quality, but those are like next level. But these ones normally sell for $79, and then these ones normally sell for $69, right? So we would have to figure out how much you would sell it for, and if you would be like just buying them like one by one by one by one, or at like, you know, like 50 at a time, 20 at a time, 50 at a time, or like just buy like 150, you know, right off the bat. Like we would have to figure out what that is, because that could help me, and then I'd be able to order more based off of those numbers.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what you would have to decide, is like
Right.
the amount that you would want to buy.
It's just a percentage thing that rolls in the compensation plan. We can fine tune those details. It sounds like $30 to $40 commissions that would potentially go through. That's pretty good right there.
Well, who would be getting the commission? You know, like that's the question.
Go ahead, AC.
I sound like you were doing the negotiating. So Ryan, I was stepping back for a second. Let you go ahead.
I can't see your picture here, so I can't read your body language. Anyways, I'm just kind of looking at percentage. Like
we will have to run that through the model. It's just for the sake of you know, everything in terms of our numbers, how we look at it. I will have to run it with Jay too, so that he could be a part of it too, so that we can have programming, you know, and just be able to scale it so that, you know, the majority of it is going towards the marketing side of it. So that's for further discussion there.
Sure.
Yeah, because if you're saying like, you know, 30, like 20%, like you get 20%, like I can't do that if I sell it to you for $50, you know, like when they normally go for 70 or 80. Like I wouldn't be able, I would be losing like money.
Of course, we'll fine tune the details later on. It's all programming and stuff. So,
yeah. If we put it in a spreadsheet and run numbers, then figure it out.
All right. What do you guys think's the next AC and Jaques? What else do you think's the next step here? Just let you guys kind of talk to. I'll send this video to you, and you can share it with Jay. So how's that sound?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I like what I see, Louis. My hat's off to you. But if I did,
thank
it
you.
would be off to you. But thank you for definitely, you know, with your expertise and innovativeness is what we're looking at, obviously. So kudos to Ron, Rudy, Hayward putting this call together. Knicole.
Yeah.
And we definitely applaud that, because anything, like you said earlier, having like a physical, tangible product and sense going with a digital is something that will kind of enlighten a lot of people, you know, from that standpoint. It kind of edifies what we're doing already. So love to definitely take this further. We're running probably about a couple thousand people already in our platform just after 30 days. So by the time our coin exchange goes live October 1st, we could be looking at anywhere between 50 to 100,000 people, you know, if not more. So yeah, so I think scalability is something that we're definitely going to be looking at in terms of how, you know, how you'll be able to keep up with, you know, if we release this to the field, because, you know, people are going to want them. We do, like we have a call literally in 4 minutes, so I'm about to get off here. So
Okay.
we do calls several times a day, Zoom calls. And so, so obviously like a Zoom like this will be something that we will want to have happen once we cross all the T's, dot the I's, and go forward. So thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you for being so open-minded to the, you know, the scalability, because this is has a lot of potential, just Suponic does in general. So thank you, AC and Jaques, for being on the call, and Hayward and all you guys. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'll also actually, you know, talk to the people I know about scaling and about like getting the product and like seeing how I could like push it like with a big pipeline, you know, with a lot, if there's a lot of orders that'll be
get some quotes on the price breakdown. Those sounds good, guys. Well, I think we're good, and I'll make sure that Jaques, that you have Louis's cell and vice versa. Okay, guys.
Appreciate it, guys. Great job. Thank you, Louis, again. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend. See you guys on the call. Jinx.